We are under the lights this evening as we get you set for another edition of Baseball on the Show. A good matchup here for you tonight between the Texas Rangers and the Cleveland Indians. It's Indians baseball, and it comes your way next. Shane Bieber gets the call for Game 1 of the series. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, this guy is one of the better pitchers in the league, and one stat that jumps out, take a look at that strikeout to walk ratio. That's about as good as it gets. And look for him to dominate in this one.
Digging in, Elvis Andrus. And we are set for baseball here this evening.
The shortstop, Elvis Andrus.
First delivery to him on the way. Underway here in the Monday opener as the game's first pitch misses for ball one. Fellas, we check out the Tribe as they begin here tonight. They've been playing some pretty good baseball of late as they've won 6 of their last 8 games.
Yeah, Matty, we had a saying in Texas, hit or get left behind. And that's exactly what this team did in their last game. Scored a bunch of runs, but good approach at the plate, working the ball to all gaps. Line to line, this team swung the bats well. I'm going to be looking for that again in this one.
Nice hit, that boy.
Nice
Good
piece
job.
of hitting right there. When you're facing a young blood on the mound, young starting pitcher, you want to get him into the stretch as quick as possible. You want to see how he handles the moment, see if maybe you can run on him. A lot of things going to open up with this next at bat.
Batting second, the first baseman, Hannes Stahl.
In now, Hannes Stahl, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike one.
Get your pitch, drive it right now.
Fastball misses in the dirt as he tried to get him to chase the low one. Hit on the ground toward the left. Ramirez is up with it. Kipnis to Santana to get the double play. Shin-Soo Choo at the plate now. No one on base for him after the double play.
Yeah, Matt, that 2-ball really changed the complexion of this inning. It looked like the middle of the order was going to have a chance to get a big hit with some ducks on the pond, but now they just have to try and get a 2-out rally started.
That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. And set up behind the plate is Joe McDonald as you see the rest of our umpiring crew in this one.
Hey, Joe McDonald, he's a tough guy to figure out sometimes, D-Row. One inning, he'll be giving that inside corner. The next inning, he doesn't give much of that inside corner. His zone fluctuates a lot.
You know, Dan, you can see some definite...
And the throw is in time to get him to retire the side. So stepping in, Oscar Mercado. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
For the Indians, the designated hitter.
And a fastball misses here to start the at-bat. It's 1-0. And fellas, you take a look at this Rangers team entering play here tonight. They come in looking to make it 2 in a row as they were winners last time out.
Yeah, Matty, they got beat up on the homestand. Losing record in front of the home crowd, never good. But I always used to say sometimes it's good to get on the road. Remove yourself, get out to a restaurant, see a different city, shower it off, and try and fight in front of some hostile fans.
And he'll lay off the curveball that's in the dirt that time, and it's back to even now at 2-2. And a big cut at the breaking ball, but he comes up empty, and that's the first out.
It's always nice to keep a guy that has good wheels off base, and that's just what they did right there. Big strikeout, keep that guy off the base path.
First pitch of the at-bat. Jose Ramirez is at the plate now as he looks at strike one. So far this year against Southpaws, Ramirez brings a batting average just a little over the 250 mark. 0-1 pitch, and he can't make contact on the bender. 0-2. For the current campaign, Ramirez possesses a slugging percentage above the 450 mark, so he's capable of running into one here. Got him swinging on the fastball there. Jose Ramirez becomes out number 2 this inning. Here's Carlos Santana now.
The first baseman.
Can't find the zone there as he lays off the breaking ball. First cuts for him here with the bases open and 2 away. Santana in front with a 2-0 count.
Back-to-back strikeouts in the first right here. Pitcher is setting the tone, pounding the zone.
A A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And he just couldn't keep that ball fair as it winds up a long foul ball. Foul again, and after being way ahead, now it's even at 2-2. Now here's the pitch. Hit the other way out toward right field. Mazara's on the move. He tracks it down, and that will end the inning. Indians go down 1-2-3. We are still scoreless. Second inning set to go, and that brings in the outfielder Hunter Pence.
The designated hitter.
First pitch on its way.
Pence.
Nope, that's the ball.
Get your
Ball
pitch and
one,
drive
no
it,
strike.
kid. Here you go.
The 1-0. 1-1 the count. Now the pitch.
2 balls, 1 strike, the count.
Hey, you got it. No one better. Let's go, kid.
Fouled away. Left field and deep. A ball that's carrying. But he can't get it as it's off the wall. And he'll pull into second here with nobody out.
He went with the slider, but the hitter wasn't fooled for a second. Gets the barrel of the bat through the zone and rips it down the line for a leadoff double.
In now the power-hitting outfielder Nomar Mazara. And he'll hit with a chance to push across the game's first run.
Yeah, great RBI opportunity here, but at the very least, he needs to find a way to advance that runner to third. Small things like that in a tight game can make a big difference.
Come on, guy. Get your pitch up there.
1-0 count. Here it is. Now a ball sliced out of play down the left field line. Pence stands at second with no outs. One pitch is a slider that's cut on and missed for strike 2. Now a curveball misses inside.
Hey, your pitch. Your pitch. He's coming to you.
And this misses, so that'll fill the count at 3-2. Nick Williams will be next.
Get your pitch, huh?
Little chopper back to the mound.
Come on,
Throws
get
in
down,
time, and
down.
that's out number 1. Now batting, Nick Williams, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one.
Number 5, Nick Williams.
Hey, your pitch. Your pitch.
He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. And he'll lay off a fastball here in a good spot, but ruled the ball 1-0.
Oh, big guy.
Everyone in the ballpark knows what the pitcher's intentions are in this situation. Great job at the plate to lay off a tough pitch in a good spot.
2-0 now.
2-0.
Great situation to be up at the plate right now. But if you're on the mound, there is absolutely no reason to give in to him. Stay on the outer quadrants of the plate and don't get beat in the middle.
Ball 3.
Too
good
high.
luck. Good
And
luck,
it's 3-0.
One time.
Well, he
Here you
was
go.
definitely looking fastball here, and he got one. But that was good discipline to lay off and get himself into a 3-0 count.
3-1.
Hey, let's go, big fella.
The 3-1 pitch. And that misses, ball 4. So with 1 out, that'll at least set up the double play possibility here that could get them out of the inning. So 1 out here with runners at first and third. And that'll bring up the second baseman, Rougned Odor. Now a slider down the middle, but laid off.
Hey, this is a spot as a pitcher right now you want to get a little bit greedy. Ideal would be to roll up a 2-ball. At worst, try to get yourself a strikeout.
Smoke toward the hole. And that is a base hit as the run will come in to score from third, and the Rangers will take a 1-0 lead.
Attaboy, way to swing the bat.
Well, that's a tough one right there if you're a pitcher, Dero. You think you make a decent pitch, ball hit to the hole right through there. You're hoping it can get knocked down. Instead, base hit, run batted in.
Yeah, and as the batter right there, you're taking off your batting gloves, giving dabs to the first base coach. Glad that found the hole right there. Ribeye steak, chalk one up.
So striding in, Barrett, and he's a strong candidate for
big
Rookie
guy.
of the Year
You got it
honors.
right
If
here.
he can avoid a collapse here in the final months, it's been a great first campaign in the big leagues for him so far. From the stretch, here's the pitch. And this one's in the dirt. Good job to corral this quickly as the runners hold on. Runners are at first and second with one away. And he lays off for ball one.
That one looked like it could easily have gone the other way. There's a big difference between 0-2 and 1-1, but now this next pitch probably becomes the biggest of the at-bat.
Pause, now the pitch. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
Hey, time to start making some quality pitches. He finds himself in a tough spot behind an account with guys on base.
Here you go. Let it fly. Get your pitch.
Set to deliver on 2-1. First and second now, 1 man out. And oh, a big rip at the curveball, but he didn't get it, and he becomes the second casualty of the inning.
That swing tells me he was really trying to get a pitch out front and rip it down the line, but that wasn't a great pitch to do it on. It's really not the best 2-strike approach either.
Jose Trevino is in with 2 away as he takes a ball, 1-0. Here it is.
Nope, outside.
What a great opportunity to come through right here. 2-0 count, runners
Hey, let
on
it rip
base.
one time. Use
Find
it right
something
here.
middle of the plate and let it rip.
Too tight with that one. 3-0.
Well, 2 on, 2 outs, and he's got himself in a great
Hey, let
hitter's
it fly,
count.
let
He
it
just has to
fly
be
right
careful
here.
not to get too aggressive. A walk would be good here, too.
3-1.
3-1 with 2 on, and this is where you got to be geared up for something to drive.
drive it right
I don't
in.
think you can just groove him one right here. You still have to try to make a competitive pitch.
There's the good fastball, and he can't catch up. 3-2.
He was able to sneak that fastball by him on 3-1, so now we've got a battle on our hands.
And I try to hold up in time, but to no avail as he went around in the inning. And that'll bring in Franmil Reyes. And he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting he or his club have been hoping for.
Hey, come on now. Here we
The
go.
windup and the 0-1.
Ball inside.
Go out.
I got the count 1-2.
He might have to look for a different way to put this guy away on 2-2. He's already seen the curveball a couple of times, so he might be looking for it.
This is line to left. And there's a base hit. The first one of the ball game for the Indians. So a productive start to the inning for the Tribe as their leadoff hitter is aboard.
I mean, that's a well-executed curveball right there. Pitcher does exactly what he wants to do. Gets the hitter out on his front foot, gets him out and around the baseball, and he still finds a hole.
Tyler Naquin is the batter now as he looks at a ball of 1-0.
Hey, nobody out now.
Has a look, now the pitch.
2 balls.
Not
no
close.
strike.
It's 2-0. Morejon, a Cuban-born ball player. This is his first year at the big league level. 2-1.
Hey, the play's at 2. Let's roll it up now.
Oh, and not an easy pitch to lay off of, but he did somehow, and he's got it to 3-1. Waiting his turn on deck next is Jason Kipnis. That misses. So a single and a walk, and it's first and second with nobody out. Striding in for the Indians, Jason Kipnis, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. And that's in there for strike 1.
Nope,
And
that's down.
low, it's a ball and a strike.
Hey, nobody away.
Now the 1-1 pitch.
2-1.
Those were two great executed pitches right there away from this batter. He can hurt you in a heartbeat. I don't think anything's going to leak out over the heart of the plate.
Now the 2-1 pitch is taken,
Outside,
ball
that's the
3.
ball.
I love the approach out on the mound. Everything's down in the zone as it should be, but now you find yourself in a 3-1 count. Do you elevate a little bit more and get back in this zone, or do you just pitch around him?
And he lays off there, ball 4. So back-to-back walks have him in business here with nobody out.
And this is the kind of thing that's been happening to him all season long. He'll cruise for a while, hitting his spots, and all of a sudden, the wheels come off and he struggles. We'll see if he can recover here.
Roberto Perez is at the plate now, and he takes a cold strike.
Pitcher on the mound has to find a way to minimize damage right here. Got to believe he's willing to trade 2 outs for a run.
Hit the other way out toward right field. Dives, and he hangs on for the out. Wow. And the run will score on the sacrifice fly, as that'll square things at 1-1.
Man, this is a spot where you really want to get greedy as a hitter. Bases loaded, nobody out. You're hoping for that big swing of the bat. What does he get? A sacrifice fly, and only 1 run scores. I'm sure he wanted more, but he's not going to complain about the RBI.
At the plate, Jordan Luplow, and he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. Way inside with that one, a pretty easy take there.
We got one here.
And this winds up inside for a ball. 2-0 now. Luplow, a former Pittsburgh Pirate. He was acquired via trade last year.
Yeah, this guy's fully settled in with this ball club right now. Knows what the manager and coaching staff expect from him. Is not taken aback by anything. He's been through the spring training process and gotten to know everybody in this organization top to bottom.
That one's in there. 3-1.
Stealing that strike on 3-0 was important, but you don't want to miss over the heart of the plate in this situation. I got to believe he's going to be way more aggressive right here.
Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. Swing and a miss, and they come back from a 3-0 count to sit him down on strikes, and there are 2 gone. Striding in, Neville Andrade, and the average isn't pretty, down into the roaring 220s to begin the ball game. Here comes the first pitch.
1-0.
Well, he's been laboring a bit through these first 2 innings of work. That's 37 pitches, and ideally he'd be closer to 27 instead.
The 1-0.
Hey, I don't mind that batter taking that strike right there. He's walked a couple people early in this game. Got to find out if he can find the zone. If he wants to walk them all in, we'll take it.
And now a fastball, but he's able to hold off on it, and it's 2-1 now.
His pitch count is getting up there in the inning now. He needs to get this frame over with sooner than later, so forcing contact and getting the defense involved is probably the best thing he can do.
3-1 to him now. Three and 1. Here it is. And he takes ball 4. So a good job out of the 9-hole in getting on base as we go back to the top of the order. To the plate now is the designated hitter, Oscar Mercado. Certainly a big moment in this game. Bases loaded, tie score. Now a fastball a bit too low here. It's ball 1.
2 down now, 2 down.
Checks his swing here, but he does so in time.
Nowhere to put anybody. 2-0 count, not a good spot to be in as a pitcher.
There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Lazarus going back, and he makes the catch as just the 1 run comes across in the inning. Indians forced to settle for 1. We played 2 full.
Back now at Progressive Field, home of the Indians, who've certainly treated these fans to some impressive pitching so far this year. In terms of ERA and WHIP, they rank among the best pitching staffs in the league, leading some of the position players I talked with to sing their praises, while also emphasizing how happy they are to play behind them on defense instead of facing them in the batter's box. One of them told me, "Our guys are awesome on the mound. They keep us in every game, and they really work hard as a group to push each other to get better all the time. I really appreciate what they bring to this team." Sounds like a group that has earned a lot of respect around the league and from inside their own clubhouse.
All right, Heidi, thank you. Elvis Andrus is in to start things off here as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. One strike pitch is a fastball high, and that evens things at 1. Ball and 2 strikes to the Rangers shortstop.
This pitcher's bringing it with some high velo. You better get that front foot down early and get ready, or he's going to throw it right by you.
Just inside, not by much. It's 2-2.
Well, 2 straight fastballs inside haven't put him away. So now it'll be interesting to see what he turns to.
Fouled off.
Hey, let it rip. One time.
Here's another 2-2.
All right, one more time right here.
Come on now, one pitch right here.
And he fouls this one off. Now another 2-2. Sent on the ground out to second. And that is through into right field for a single. So he's aboard again with his second hit of the game here in the top of the 3rd. And with that, we'll take a look at the current Texas leaderboard to find that his current total is tops on the ball club in that department.
Hey, one pitch right
Now
here.
batting,
Come on now.
the first baseman, Hona.
At the plate
Stahl.
now, Hannes Stahl, and it's fouled away. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Hey, needs right here. One time.
Ready with the 0-1. Leadoff man aboard here in a 1-1 ball game.
Now. Come on, kid.
Curveball got him swinging for the first out.
That's not an at-bat he's going to look back on and be happy about. Obviously, the strikeout result isn't good, but to go down on 3 pitches and none of which were even in the strike zone, as you see there, that's not a good look.
And they pitch out here, but nothing's going on. Clearly off with his timing on that one, a swinging strike.
Might have to change your game plan in the box right here. If he's going to pound away, might have to work the opposite field.
The 1-1 home. Fouled away. Runner on first here with 1 gone and a 1-1 tie.
All right, come on now. One time. Let it fly.
Misses, ball 2.
I think he's shown you right there. He was trying to put you away with the off-speed pitch. Have to be leery of that right there and take pull side away. That'll keep you on all stuff, fastballs and the off-speed.
Swing and a line drive. But this will land foul as he didn't miss by much. Ready with another 2-2. Fouled off.
Lucky he got a piece right there. He was definitely late on that pitch after seeing a previous off-speed pitch.
The 2-2 one more time is a wave and a miss. He struck him out. That's back-to-back strikeouts now as they've been unable to advance that leadoff single into scoring position.
Yeah, clearly no problems working out of the stretch right now, Matt. He's taking control this inning after giving up that hit. Now we'll see if he can finish it off strong as well.
Now batting, designated hitter, Hunter.
At the plate, Hunter Pence. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. It was a double for him in his first turn at the plate.
Hey, let her rip. Let her rip. Let's go.
A ball and no strikes. Here it is. Off the outside that time as the breaking ball can't catch the zone.
Hey, always a good idea to take a couple of pitches when you're facing a young arm like this one. And now he's put himself in a real good hitter's count.
Hey, let her rip.
The 2-0. Swing, and there it goes. Deep to left. No chance at bringing this one back. Onto the home run porch and gone. So a 2-run home run off the bat of Hunter Pence. Home run number 9 on the year, and it gives the Rangers a 3-1 lead.
When you're facing an elite starter, you know runs are going to be at a premium. I don't know if this shakes the starter's confidence, but you know what it does? It certainly boosts the confidence of the guys in your lineup.
To the plate now, Nomar Mazara.
Nomar.
As he'll take a look at the pitch too low. It's ball 1.
Ball 1, no strike.
Hey, get
2
your
out,
pitch
nobody
driving,
on.
huh? Lasers all day.
Count even now at 1-1. Here's the pitch.
Ball 2.
Change up just
Atta
off the
boy.
black, and it's
Spit
2
on
and
it.
1.
2 balls, 1 strike.
And that's into the corner, a foul ball and right. Here now the 2-2. Doesn't get the zone. Count full now.
For the guy on the mound, this is one of those innings where nothing comes easy. He's thrown a bunch of pitches, and this AB hasn't been any different. Definitely laboring at the moment.
Fielded cleanly. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. 2 runs here on 2 hits, with one of them being the home run. And we're back for the bottom of the 3rd. Let's check in with Heidi Watney.
And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. They've already worked out 3 walks, so he feels as though that kind of willingness to let the opposition work themselves into trouble will continue to result in good things for them on the scoreboard.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks. Leading off the inning, Jose Ramirez, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
Now it's 2-0.
2-0. Nope, foul ball.
The 2-1 home. It's on the ground out to second. And there's one away. So now Carlos Santana.
Now batting.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
Ball.
Santana.
Counts 1-0.
3rd inning here. 3-1 our score. A swing and a bouncing ball for Elvis at short. Scooped up. In time to first, and there are 2 away. Into the box now, Franmil Reyes. He singled and scored in his first appearance in this one.
Yeah, guys, still the only hit in this game so far. They've been pretty well shut down. Guys on the mound have really much controlled the whole outcome up until this point.
A 2-0 count to the Indians left fielder.
Hey, you want to talk about being in a zone? This guy's been raking lately, and it all starts with his pitch selection. 2 great takes, and he's almost daring the pitcher. Just go ahead and challenge him.
3-0 to him now. And now a pitch on the way. That one's in there. 3-1. And a liner foul into the seats down the right side. And here's the 3-2 from him. Hits it high and deep out to center field. Williams looks up. And that one is gone on a 2-strike count with 2 away in the inning. So it's a solo shot to dead center, number 25 for him on the year, and the Tribe have made this a 3-2 score now.
I know hindsight's 20/20, but you can't throw that pitch to that guy. Don't forget, he homered yesterday, so you know he's locked in and ready to roll up there. We'll see if he learns from that mistake.
Tyler Naquin is in for his second plate appearance as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. Breaking ball that time that misses out of the zone.
They obviously circled him before the game that they were not going to let him beat them. Walked him his first time up, and now they're nibbling again.
3-0 to him now. Here's the pitch. And that's in there, 3-1.
Ooh, that's a good pitch to take a hack at right there. Change up in the zone. He'd like to have that one back.
3-2 to the Indian center fielder.
Thank you.
Chopper to short. There is Andrus. And the throw just does beat him at the bag, so the side is retired. But the damage is done as thanks to the solo home run. This is now start of the fourth upcoming, but first Heidi Watney standing by with a report.
Matt, I talked with the Rangers manager during the inning break about the team's offensive production to this point. And flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. They've been able to push across 3 runs to this point, but they've also made the opposition work extremely hard. He's thrown a lot of pitches, and they think they're going to have a good opportunity to push across a lot more runs as he tires or as they get into that bullpen.
Okay, thank you, Heidi.
Leading off for the Rangers.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Nick Williams. He drew a walk his first time up. Looked like he tried to pull it there, but he swings right through the fastball.
Hey, not too often we see this hitter come outside his game plan, outside the zone, but that pitch was just so tempting.
Swung on, but fouled off to the left. Williams, the former Philly, he came here by way of trade earlier this year.
I know he'd tell you he'd like to be playing a little.
Here's a fly ball, well hit. Looking up is the right fielder. To the track, to the wall. Gone! A solo shot here to straightaway right field. Home run number 2 for him on the year, and it gives the Rangers a 4-2 lead.
Man, I love that AB right there. He rushed him in with the pitch before. You would think maybe he would leak a little bit, cheat to the inside half of the plate. Not the case. Kept his shoulder square, stayed on that pitch middle away, and was able to drive it out of the yard.
Up next for the Rangers.
Here's Rougned Odor now. He swings and hits it foul off to the right and out of play. Here's a swing, and he loses the bat from his hands as it heads over toward the first base dugout. Looks like everyone's okay, however. Swing and a miss on the slider, and that's out number 1.
Really good late bite on that slider right there. The best ones have that late action that just darts at the last minute. They're so tough to get the bat on, and when you've got that good slider going, it's a great strikeout pitch.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Barrett comes on with one away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. And now a pitch on the way. And he gets him to pop it up on the right side of the infield. And Santana able to stay with it here for route number 2. Into the box now, Jose Trevino. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Jose.
And he takes a cold strike, 0-1.
One of the big keys to pitching well is getting ahead early on, and it's been far from that for this guy so far. Less than 50% of his first pitches have been for strikes.
On its way, the 0-2 pitch. And a fastball called strike 3, and the side is retired. Leading off the inning, Jason Kipnis, and they'll need him to get something going here.
Things not looking very good so far in this one, but we're still in the middle innings. They're down by a couple of runs, and this would be the right place and the right time to get something going. The last thing they want to do is to try to come from behind and win this one in the 8th or 9th inning.
2-0 count, the pitch. A swing and a miss. That's the first strike. And it misses. 3-1 now. And that misses for ball 4. It's a leadoff walk that starts the bottom of the 4th. Ready for another chance? Roberto Perez.
Number 55. Roberto.
Here comes the first pitch.
Perez.
Well below the knees, laid off on the changeup there. Fastball at 94 miles an hour, and it's 1-1. And this ball runs away for ball 2. 2-1.
Boy, not exactly what you'd like as a pitcher. One of the keys is to minimize your pitches, attack the strike zone early, a lot of deep counts, and working himself into a lot of trouble.
3-1 to him now. Hitters count all the way. Here it comes. And boy, that misses as well. It's back-to-back walks to start out the inning. Now at the plate, Jordan Luplow, and he's looking to make something happen here with 2 on and nobody out.
Well, early in the count, expect him to look for a ball to drive. If he gets 2 strikes against him, he'll need to change his plan and focus on moving the runners up. This game is too close to get greedy.
Down baseline, but this will get foul for strike 2.
Hey, let's go right
We're in the
here.
4th inning of a 4-2 ball game. And he fouls this one off. Set to deliver on 0-2. That's popped up. And no one can get there. It's a foul ball. Here it comes, 0-2. Now a 58-foot curveball that misses for a ball.
Well, I think that pitch is the result of a lot of foul balls. He might have tried to do a little bit too much with it, trying to get him to swing through it, but it just ended up taking off on him.
2 balls and 2 strikes now. The 2-2.
3 balls, 2
Wow,
strikes.
this is a pretty good at bat right here. From down in the count 0-2 to work the count back to 3-2, and he's seen a lot of pitches too.
Towards second. And that's through into right field for a base hit. And they're content to play station to station here as the bases are loaded now with still nobody out. Now here comes the Rangers skipper out of the dugout on his way to the mound. And a change is forthcoming, as that's going to do it for his starter here this evening. So he will curiously make his way to the dugout after what has to be considered a very brief appearance. Ariel Jurado is summoned in the toughest situation a reliever can face. Bases loaded, nobody out.
Jurado. The batter, the shortstop.
Into the box now, Neville Andrade, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. 2 runs, 3 hits, no errors to this point for the Indians. Now a fastball gets the upper part of the zone for strike 2.
Just way too patient in this situation. With the bases loaded like this is your chance to be the hero.
This is in the air out to straightaway center. Dive, but it's off his glove, and that ought to get at least 1 run in. And the run is in to score from third. It's now a 4-3 ball game.
The batter, the designated
Into the
hitter.
box, Oscar Mercado. As the first pitch here is a bit high, it's ball 1.
Here we go now. Let's go.
Line to the right side, but foul.
Obviously a huge situation in the game here, but at the plate he's got to keep it simple. He can't try to do too much just because the bases are juiced. At the very least, just find a way to get that tying run. Third.
Slow roller left side. One run scores. And that is through into left field, a base hit. And this will not be close, and the run will score easily.
You know, D-Row, hitting in the leadoff spot, you're not going to get very many opportunities to drive in some runs, but that's a big 2-RBI hit.
Yeah, when you see ducks on the pond, Dan, your eyes light up. First in the line.
There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. And this will get over the wall, in fact, so just the one run will be allowed to score.
Really unfortunate there. Obviously, the runner at second base was going to score easily, but it's possible they could have waved the runner around from first as well. Never know, though, as he's forced to hold the runner at third because of the ground rule double.
Catch is made here in right, and here comes the runner from third. A tag, and he's out at the plate, a double play. Next will be the cleanup hitter, Fran Reyes. It was a solo shot for him in his last at-bat.
Boy, this guy right here in that last AB. How about a center field? He hits a bomb, and as a pitcher, you're trying to pitch to the big part of the ballpark, but a guy like this, if he has pop to hit it out to center field, I might have to think pitching this guy down and away down on the corner.
1-1 the count now. He waits, now the pitch. Good plate discipline to lay off the slider that time, and he draws even at 2-2. And he strikes him out here, so he's able to stop the bleeding a bit as this side is retired. 4 runs on 4 hits, no errors, and a runner left on.
Leading off for the Rangers.
New inning set to get underway, and stepping in as the veteran shortstop, Elvis Andrus. And a strike called at the letters. Looked high to me, but it's 0-1.
Well, he's still out there to start the 5th inning, but it's been a real grind of a start for him. The pitch count is much higher than he'd like it to be, so it's hard to imagine him working really deep into this game.
And boy, big problems here to start this at-bat. It's 0-2 now.
Have to find a way to take a deep breath right here and regroup. I know the umpire missed one, but you can't allow the next couple of pitches to be dictated by one bad call. Find a way.
1 ball and 2 strikes to count.
Your pitch right here. Let's go, kid.
Ready to deliver the 1-2. And it's fouled away. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
This is a fun guy to watch when he's up there. Really battles. Doesn't take any pitches off. He's a grinder. Always seems to make it difficult on the opposing pitcher.
Slow little grounder left side. And the 5th inning will start with a ground out, 1 away. Stepping in, Hannes Stahl. It's been an 0-for-2 effort for him to this point. First pitch coming. Here it is. Ball 1. Both teams with 6 hits so far. Line to the right side. And that's in for a base hit. Make it a 1-for-3 game so far.
Hey guys, that's a great job of hitting right there. Pitcher executes his pitch down and away below the knees, and a right-handed batter is able to stay inside and push it through the 3-4 hole. Nothing you can do.
Now batting, left fielder, Shin-Soo Choo.
Standing in now, Shin-Soo Choo. As he takes a cold strike at the knees, it's 0-1. He's 0-for-2 in the ballgame so far.
All right, come on now. One time. Let it fly.
Here's one that misses high. It's 1-1.
That fastball really got away from him there. That's kind of a red flag for me that he's starting to tire or wear down a little bit. The first thing that goes is location and then your mechanics. We'll see if this continues.
4 runs, 7 hits, and no errors in the contest for the Rangers so far.
Let's go, kid.
And it's 1-2.
There's a pitch we haven't seen in a while. It's going to be tough on the hitters if they have to incorporate that into their mindset.
fastball swung on and missed as they set him down for the second time here tonight.
One of the big advantages to pitching ahead in the count if you're a pitcher, because you have to cover both pitches if you're a hitter. You have to cover the off speed and the fastball. And in a 1-2 count, you might be sitting off speed. And what happens? He gets the fastball and he can't catch up to the express.
Nice and patient, one at a
Now
time.
batting, the designated hitter, Hunter.
In now, Hunter Pence. As the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. 2 hits in 2 trips for him thus far.
Hey, I've ripped that up there, huh?
The 1-0 now to Pence. Here's a changeup that's right there, 1-1. A runner on first with 2 away.
Hey, you got it. No one better. Let's go.
No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
Here we go now.
Don't
Come on
make your
now, one
manager
time.
be the bad guy in this situation. I know you struggled a little bit right here. You got to find a way to get through this 5th inning and qualify for that win.
And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball. Nomar Mazara would be next if they can keep this inning alive.
Hey, get a good one. Get a good rip on it, huh?
The 3-1 is swung on and missed, and that's a full count now. 3 balls and 2 strikes.
Boy, that's a jam shot right there. That's as good as it gets, in my opinion. Woo, up and in.
Here's a pop-up now. Santana is there, and that retires the side. Rangers leave 1. Score remains steady at 6-4. Set now for the bottom of the 5th, and into bat next it'll be Tyler Naquin.
The center fielder, Tyler Naquin.
Ain't no one down here.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. And he'll try to crowd him there to start the at-bat. It's 1-0. Runs outside, so it goes to 2-0 now.
Well, this is a spot you'd like to be in. 2-0, good hitter. He's going to turn it loose right here.
Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0. And that misses ball 4 now. It's a leadoff walk to get the home half of the 5th underway. Striding into the box,
The batter,
Jason
number
Kipnis.
22, second baseman.
First offering on its way. It's lifted the other way out to left. Chu has a read on it, looks it into his glove, and there's one gone. Coming to the plate now, Roberto
The
Perez.
catcher, number 55. Roberto
First pitch on its way.
Perez.
Fastball too high to start him out here, 1-0.
Ground ball, 10-2 for you right here.
And he fires in a strike this time to make it 1 ball and 1 strike.
One of the best ways to keep a guy uncomfortable is to pound him inside. They're doing that, and this one caught the zone.
A 1-2 count to the Indians catcher.
That's a tough curveball right there to stay into as a lefty hitter. That ball looks like it's almost going to hit you, and it breaks over the inside half of the plate.
No offer at the curve that time, and it's knotted up at 2-2.
So you'd love for him to offer at that one, but the execution was flawless. Nice. It starts in the zone and breaks just out. Just a great take by the batter.
The 2-2 one more time.
3-2.
We could see the runner in motion here on a 3-2 count with one out. There's a pretty good chance he's going to get a pitch to swing at, and if not, it's ball four anyways.
Into the corner and slicing foul. The 3-2 one more time. Popped him up. Trevino has a play.
I got it.
And he brings it in for the second out of the inning. Digging in, Jordan Luplow, a hit in 2 tries so far. First delivery to him on the way. And he gets under this one as the ball is skied into very shallow right. Odor's got it, and that ends the inning. Nick Whitgren takes over to start the 6th inning on the mound.
Now pitching for the Indians.
Top half of the 6th about to get started, and that'll bring up the outfielder, Nomar Mazara. And that one's in on the hands to start the inning. It's ball 1.
Oh, baby, see you drive it.
The 1-0. And right into the shift. Kipnis has it. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the 6th. Striding in once again, Nick Williams is coming off a solo homer in his previous trip. Hit back up the middle. And into center field as he's aboard with a 1-out single.
All right. That a boy. Got a way to square it up. Good job.
So here's the left-handed bat of Rougned Odor as he'll take a look at an off-speed pitch here that misses for ball 1. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. And this one's too far inside, ball 2. Action going on now in the Indians bullpen as they have a left-hander up and getting loose. Fouled away. Runner at first here, 1 man out.
Come on, baby. Get your pitch. Right now.
That's strike 2 on a well-placed changeup around the knees.
Great job on those last 2 pitches of varying speeds. Gave him a hard fastball, and then he locked him up with a changeup.
Oh, and there's the good curveball as he set down on strikes for the 2nd time here tonight. Digging in once again, Barrett.
Number 28.
First pitch on its way.
Hey, love the pitcher attacking the zone right here. He knows he's got a patient hitter at the plate. Might as well steal that first strike.
Tying run at the plate, the 0-1. This is flared right back over the mound.
Yeah,
throw on to second for the force, and the side is retired. In now, Neville Andrade. He came through with an RBI single in his last at-bat.
Not shortstop, Neville.
Strike taken, good bender on the outside there. Andrade, once an Atlanta Brave, he signed as a free agent with this organization earlier in the season.
Yeah, he didn't have an opportunity to really get acclimated to this ball club. Showing up during the season is not always easy, opening the doors to a big league clubhouse and trying to get to know your teammates. The best way to get to know them, out and produce.
Fouled off.
Hey, nobody on.
Grounder back to the mound. Throw to first is in time for the first out. So the Indians lineup flips over, and to the plate, Oscar Mercado. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point.
Mercado.
Third baseman in tight, protecting the bunt, the first pitch. And a fastball's in there for strike 1.
Shocked he didn't let it fly right there. Usually you're looking for a fastball elevated to get the party started.
It just misses off the inside for ball 1. Line drive to center field. But sadly for him, this will head straight to the center fielder as he puts it away without much trouble for the second out. Kicking off the top of the ninth, Barrett, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
Hey, not an easy thing to do to try to come back and tie a game or take the lead off of a guy like this, one of the game's elite closers.
The Rangers find themselves losing in the late innings. What are your thoughts on this one, guys?
Yeah, Matty V, this is one of those that you kind of scratch your head and you go, wow, you hit the ball all the ballpark, but still not enough offense. It just goes to show you this sport is still, D-Row, all about pitching.
It is. It begins and ends on that bump right there. And there's just so many facets to the game. Defense, base running. It's just not the team that hits the most home runs is going to win the ball game.
And that's save number 33 on the season for him, matching my career best for a season. The difference is he still has a chance to notch number 34. Another nice outing from him.